Shah, Corporate Communication Head Eva Chopra, Seminar Head Karishma Asrani, Editorial Head Haidar Javed, Student Affairs Head Shivi Tandon, Admin and Web Head Pratyaksh Gupta, Sports Secretary Nikhil Sood, Operations and Logistics Head Vedika Khetawat, Marketing and PR Head Himanshi Arora. Now entering the auditorium are the students of PhD, Dean's List, students of MBA program, MBA program Division A led by class representatives Sanaya Tangri and Gaurav Agarwal. MBA program Division B led by class representatives Surya Teja and Apurva Banda. MBA program Division C led by class representatives Prabhat Singh and Jinisha Sen. MBA program Division D led by class representatives Avni Ganeriwala and Aniket Agarwal. Please welcome them, proud parents. don't know whether they are coming or not. The band will.
They will hear the band. Tan, 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 as in
No,
our
but the
end.
band is here, right?
They'll go out. They'll go out. टाइम्स के साथ ही आ जाएंगे.
I request the Students' Council to take their seats, please. Thank you. Dear parents, this is a very important day in your lives. I'm sure you're waiting with bated breath for the ceremony to begin. Please bear with us till the academic procession enters the hall. We'll begin in the next couple of minutes. Graduating students, please ensure that your cell phones are on silent mode or switched off. Students, please settle down quickly. Allow the coordinators to help you.
स्लाइड चालू करायला पाहिजे तुला पाहिजे त्या स्लाइड
Journals.
Nmims has a root in the business school, which was set up in 1981. Ever since we became the university, we have today put our footprints in different disciplines. The essence of the school, as I have often said, lies in the fact that we have been innovative, we have been market friendly, and above all, our entire focus has been to develop a cadre of employable young people in this country. And it is from that kind of a perspective that we have looked at not just merely the programs, but even our entire research agenda that we have created in our own institution. Another aspect of Nmims and the spirit of Nmims is it's a highly entrepreneurial institution. Nmims is an institution where we continuously transcend horizon, and we shall continue to do so.
NMIMS encompasses 8 schools. School of Business Management, the flagship school of NMIMS, which is ranked among the top 10 business schools of the country. produce an army of socially sensitive leaders. Mukesh Patel School of Technology Management and Engineering. We created a new breed called Techno Managers. A variety of courses enrich the technical workforce at different sectors of the economy. School of Pharmacy and Technology Management. Our mission is to furnish qualified professionals for pharma research, production and healthcare. Balwant Sheth School of Architecture. BSSA was started with a mission to broaden the boundaries of architecture and design to socio-cultural areas of the society and to create a pool of urban designers and planners. School of Science. Here, we create an array of scientists for our country. Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce. Our BBA program is designed to fulfill the industry requirements at the entry-level management. Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics. We produce fresh economic planners and economic thought makers. School of Distance Learning. We take every initiative to stand by our commitment of continuing executive education in India. Apart from these 8 schools, we have 4 centers of excellence at NMIMS. These are Center for Intellectual Property Studies, BSc Center for Capital Market Studies, Center for Textile, Academy of Aviation. With a will to cross all dimensions in imparting knowledge, we started our educational programs in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Shirpur and Chandigarh. There's life in every part of the NMIMS campus. A congenial campus environment provides at-home experience to Indian and all our foreign students. NMIMS, where we transcend horizons.
I request you all to please rise. The academic procession will reach the hall in the next couple of minutes. Napoleon Bonaparte said, "Courage isn't about having the strength to go on. It is about going on when you don't have the strength." Ladies and gentlemen, the guiding lights at Nmims, who are always there to give our students the inspiration and the courage to go on and make a difference, will now enter the hall. We apologize for the wait. Please bear with us till the procession enters the hall. So they're not going to play the band when they come in, Kakai? Yes, please rise to welcome the academic procession. Okay. Yes. It is our privilege to announce that in the academic procession are Honorable Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, President of Shri Vilepale Kervani Mandal and Chancellor of Nmims deemed to be University, Shri Shajjan Jindal, Chairman JSW Group, Chief Guest of the Day, Honorable Dr. Rajan Saxena, Vice Chancellor, Nmims deemed to be University, Honorable Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Pro Vice Chancellor, Nmims deemed to be University, Office Bearers of SVKM, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Provost and Dean, School of Business Management, Deans and Directors of various schools, Heads of Departments, Chairpersons, and faculty members. Registrar Dr. Meena Chintamaneni leads the procession. Please remain standing till the dignitaries take their seats. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, Dr. Madhvi Gokhale, welcome you all to Convocation 2018 of SVKM's Nmims School of Business Management. I now request everyone to please rise for the Nmims anthem and remain standing for the lighting of the ceremonial lamp and the Saraswati Vandana. I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Sajjan Jindal, and all the dignitaries on the dais to come forward and light the ceremonial lamp.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतकेशगौरी
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. May I now request our Registrar, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, to take over the proceedings.
I request Shri Amrish Patel, Honorable Chancellor of SVKM's Nmims, to declare the Convocation 2018 open.
I declare declaration of SVKM Nmims Convocation 2018 open.
Thank you, sir. May I please request our Honorable Chancellor Shri Amrish Bhai Patel to felicitate our chief guest Shri Sajjan Jindal with a bouquet and a memento as a token of our appreciation and gratitude. Thank you, sir. May I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajan Saxena, to deliver his welcome address.
Our chief guest this morning, Mr. Sajjan Jindal, the chairman of GSW Group, Honorable Chancellor, Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, the Joint Secretary of the Trust, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Mesker, Registrar, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, Dean and Provost, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, our member of the board, Mr. Sandeep Gokhale, heads of the other institutions, members of the faculty, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 15th Convocation of Nmims University and the 37th graduation ceremony of Nmims Business School. It's indeed one of the very, very historic moments for all of us, because almost every year that we celebrate this convocation, I always say, it's a moment at which we not only celebrate, it's a moment when we not only congratulate each other, but we also look back and see what is it that we have achieved and where do we go from here. So that's what really makes Nmims what it has been so far. So let me extend to each one of you a very, very warm welcome and a very hearty welcome to you, Mr. Sajjan Jindal, this morning. We are extremely privileged that we have with you this morning. You are known to have supported a lot of education purposes, a lot of social purposes, and so therefore we look forward to building up this kind of a relationship further with you and your group itself. So welcome to Nmims and to the university. Let me welcome all of you who are graduating today, this morning, either with a PhD degree or with an MBA degree. And it's a proud moment for each one of you. It's a moment to celebrate not only by yourself, but along with your parents, because these are the parents who have really slogged all along to see this day and to see that you all graduate with the flying colors. So let me say once again, let's applaud each one of us for ourselves and for your parents and for the faculty who has done this kind of a work itself for each one of you. As I said, this is a year, the year 2017-18 is one of the most historic years in the history of Nmims, much the same way as perhaps the 1999 was, when our first accreditation by NAC happened, in 2003, when we got the deemed university status, and this is a year where we have had multiple kind of accomplishments, and almost each of these is worth a celebration. And let me start first of all by taking a look at the business school. The most important has been the global accreditation, the AACSB accreditation, which is the platinum level of quality in the world itself. There are just 800 business schools in the world, out of almost about 10 to 15,000 business schools in the world, of which are AACSB accredited. It's one of the toughest standards to really achieve, and therefore my compliments to the faculty, to the students, to the staff, to the leadership of SVKM, and to all of us who have really made it this kind of a situation or this kind of a day itself. The Business School Journal, Nmims Management Review, has been included in the Web of Science Emerging Source Citation Index. For many of you who do not know what Web of Science is really all about, Web of Science is the kind of a database which is referred to by the Nobel Prize Committee in selecting some of the potential Nobel Prize winners. That is the kind of a stature of the Web of Science. So our journal is there in that. So I urge all of you to consider, when you are publishing, do consider our journal itself. And the most important, and obviously just as the AACSB happened just after about a week after we received the Tier 1 kind of a status. We received the Tier 1 status, that is the Category 1 status from the Government of India under the UGC Graded Autonomy Regulations 2018. This has been a remarkable kind of an accomplishment for all of us, because this puts us in the list of the 52 universities in the country out of 800 universities in India which have been set free. And of the 8 of these 52, only 25 are in Category 1. And of that 25, only 11 are the deemed universities. And of that, 7 are in Maharashtra. In Mumbai, we are one of the 4, the other 3 being the Bhabha, the Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and the ICT Mumbai, the Institute of Chemical Technology. So the significance to us is of a phenomenal kind of a nature, and the most important thing is that we are perhaps the only 2 universities which have got it for 7 years. So for 7 years, we have to only continue to build our quality, only to continue to remain where we are, and not only where we are, but continue to move forward. We improved significantly our NIRF ranking. Our university got ranked 55th. We still have got a lot of way to go. SBM improved its rank from 34th to 24th, and our pharmacy school was ranked among the top 10 pharmacy schools. It was ranked number 9. Our Bangalore and Hyderabad campuses offering PGDM and executive PGDM kind of a program were accredited once again for the second time by EMBA. EMBA is again one of the 3 global accreditations that I said. The first one is the AACSB, the other is the EMBA, and the third is EQUIS, the European Accreditation System. So we have today the AACSB and we have an EMBA with us, two crowns that we wear. Last year we started with the School of Design and also with our new campuses at Indore and Navi Mumbai. Now, what does this Tier 1 kind of a status would mean to us? And I think it is important for us to keep this in mind because, as I said, that we need to really look at it in terms of where do we go from here. And the important thing is to really look at how the whole environment around us is really changing, because that is what it really tells us that what are the kind of opportunities that are going to be available to all of us and you all who are graduating today. The fact is that today is a day when the global demographic structure is today rapidly changing the dynamics of the society. India today has an advantage of being the youngest nation and being a global supplier of talent, largely because of the fact that we have a very large population in the working age group. To retain our global advantage in talent industry, Nmims universities like us, we would have to invest in skill building to a very large extent. And we not only have to invest in skill building, but we would also have to look at the kind of new needs of the industry which are today emerging in the area of digital businesses, artificial intelligence, decision-making, entrepreneurship, etc. These are the areas where we would have to look at it. We would have to reach out to a large number of markets which are still underserved or unserved. and they need good quality education. An institution like NMIMS has a very, very large way to go to really service those kinds of segments of the population itself. Technology is a very, very important force today, which is making the change or which is creating this kind of a change. And so it's a disruptor. The effect of the technology, we are all aware of it. Many jobs have changed, new jobs are coming in. But the most important thing is that there are new skills that are now going to be required. The complex problem solving, decision-making skills, judgment, negotiation, diversity management, and collaboration. And the fact is that the technology today has changed our learner profile. So therefore, the imperative for all of us is to look at how do we integrate technology? Because today is the day when practice-based learning, continuous feedback, and progressive learning on the basis of their level, the students' level of learning is today possible. Therefore, NMIMS will continue to invest in a very big way in making our learning more and more challenging in a technology-enabled kind of an environment. So all of us as faculty members have a very major role to go. Globalization is another factor that is there, and the most important part of it is we are able to reach out to the world market to get the students and the faculty. So all this is really possible. It is possible for us to put our university in the top 200 in the next 15 years or next 10 years, 12 years time period. Today we are in 2018. In next 12 to 13 years, we should be able to be there in the world ranking in the top 200, and a business school should be among the top 100 business schools by 2030. And it is all doable. It's not that it is not doable. All that is really required is to have a commitment. All that is required is to have the perseverance to really take it forward. Let me now turn to all of you who are graduating today. You know, it is important for you all to keep this in mind that you are going to be called upon to manage in a highly complex environment. You're going to be called upon to make the decision in a highly uncertain kind of an environment. What does it really make to really deliver? You all would have learned it in your MBA program. You would have learned it while you were doing your PhD programs, etc. But I think, let me just sum it up in a very, very simple manner. What it takes is to be able to share your dream with your team and develop an action plan that is committed by the team itself. It is necessary to develop a consensus within the team and show to the team what the accomplishment could mean to each member of the team in terms of pride, prestige, power, etc. And you need to empower them, stand by them, continuously develop them, challenge them to achieve new heights, and share their joys and empathize and advise them in the times of failure. Remember, you will always be admired for your leadership only on the basis of your referent power, not necessarily on your positional power. And therefore, what is this referent power that is going to be? It is your knowledge, it is your sharing capabilities, it is your problem-solving skills, and your personal traits of maintaining higher standards of ethics. Keep this in mind, that leaders are in short supply. And therefore, each one of you have a very, very interesting future ahead of you. We look upon each one of you to fill this vacuum. Come back to your alma mater, tell your story, and we will celebrate it by showing you as a role model through the wall of fame that we have made for all of our distinguished alumni. I'm sure that each one of you would have seen it at the atrium level. So let me once again wish you all the very best. And before I close, let me thank the Honorable Chancellor and the board for reposing the confidence in me, as also the SVKM management group and the trust, the office bearers, etc., for reposing the confidence in me. I particularly like to thank my faculty colleagues and the deans, as also the administration, for supporting me all the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Provost and Dean, School of Business Management, NMIMS, to present the annual roundup for the academic year 2017-18. Dr. Bhatt.
Chief guest of the day, Honorable Shri Sajan Jindal, Chairman, JSW Group, Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, Honorable Chancellor, Nmims and President SVKM, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Secretary, Joint Secretaries SVKM, Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajan Saxena, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Sharad Maheshkar, Registrar Dr. Meena Chintanmanini, members of the Board of Management, Mr. Sandeep Gokhleji, Advisor to the Chancellor, Professor Sahai, Deans, Directors, members of the faculty and staff, graduating PhD students and MBA students, proud parents, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you and congratulations to the batch of 2018. When I was reflecting on what to say at your convocation, I realized that we are somewhat in the same boat. You are about to set foot into the corporate world to take on new responsibilities, and I too have recently stepped in to steer the SBM ahead as its new dean. I felt that we are taking on new challenges almost simultaneously. By the time I took charge here at the SBM, many of you were nearing the completion of your program, and I did not get an opportunity to get to know most of you personally. Even if I miss the opportunity of knowing you as a student in person, I will certainly make an attempt to know you as an illustrious alumni, and illustrious you will be, in that I have full faith. All of us at the SBM, your parents, the families sitting here, take pride in your achievements. You all will be joining the corporate sector at a time when some significant changes are unfolding. Disruptive changes, Internet of Things, crypto ledger systems, artificial intelligence are buzzwords that are here to stay. Several pilot projects, as I am told, initiated in these areas over the last few years would come to the implementation stage soon, and many of you will be participating in their fruitification. You would also be stepping into new environment of opportunities created by the introduction of 5G and challenges of the escalating global trade war. SBM has trained you to face all these challenges, and I have no doubt that you will all demonstrate the leadership needed in these areas. Life is all about balancing, I believe. This balancing act will be more demanding in future once you start your new professional career. Throughout the years spent at SBM, you have been struggling to balance the accounting equation to make sure assets always equal to liabilities. In the process, I am sure you have created some capital for yourself. You have built cash, not money cash, but KASH, knowledge, attitudes, skills, and habits as your critical assets. And to balance it, you have the duty to give the society something in return, the kind of an assets you have created. And return you must, because this is the only process by which the balance can be maintained. This year has been really an eventful one, and one filled with great achievements for SBM. As our Honorable Vice Chancellor told you, our university achieved a significant milestone in its history by getting the Government of India NAC accreditation of A+. Nmims was also granted Tier 1 autonomy status, granted to only 25 universities in India. This is really a proud moment for all of us. SBM also completed the AACSCB accreditation process and has reached the final stage. The peer review team which visited us has recommended SBM for grant of prestigious AACSCB accreditation. This is again a very proud moment for us, having achieved this milestone. Our other achievements include significant progress in academic research area. The total number of publications in international and national peer-reviewed journals numbered 49. SBM faculty members published 5 books, several case studies in Ivy League, and presented papers at more than 15 international and national conferences. We are proud that Nmims Management Review is now part of Web of Science's Emerging Sources Citations Index and Capable Directory. SBM was ranked the 6th best business school in the ET Business School ranking 2017, and I am very proud to say our HR program has been ranked the 2nd best program in the country. Outlook magazine has ranked us 8th best business school in the country in the process of these ranking business. SBM has had a splendid placement season with around 180 sought-after companies selecting our students for their final placements. The excellent performance of our students in internships and various competitions led to 276 students receiving PPOs and PPIs. Currently, 690 students are interning with 229 companies in location across the country. Our sincere thanks to the corporate world for their indelible support and for their endorsement of our students. The Jesani Center for Social Entrepreneurship and Sustainability Management is the social face of SBM. In the current academic year, 689 students were placed in 265 social sector organizations across the country under the program called We Care, which we are very proud of. And one of the factors that which the PR team for ASCB accreditation told us that this was one of the unique programs across the world, actually. In recognition of its contribution towards capacity building of NGOs, the Jesani Center was adjudged as the best implementing partner in national building by the Piramal School of Leadership. Corporate case competitions have become instruments of interaction with the corporate world in recent times. Team stormtroopers from SBM emerged as the national level champions at the most prestigious L'Oreal Brandstorm case competition. I am very proud to say that the team will now be representing India at the international finals in Paris on 17th May 2018. And I join along with all of us to wish them best and very best. The core functional and interest-based student cells successfully organized national level events such as Paragana, HR Conclave, Augustus, Inspirus, and Management Consulting Conclave. All these events saw enthusiastic participation from across India. Now, for the last 2 decades or more, when I talk about our future and how we are taking forward the SBM, we know that for last 2 decades or more, our university has been structured around regulations. Now with Tier 1 graded autonomy status and with global accreditation, the parameters of autonomy and accountability have changed. SBM will be strengthening its efforts to embark on a significant review of its strategy to push the school to be more innovative, globally more collaborative, focused on research and advanced learning, as well as focused on achieving new levels of excellence and accountability. With the rapid changes around the aim, our aim is not just to hit the refresh button, as Bill Gates says that some of what is on the page stays the same when you press the refresh button, but embark upon reformatting and redefining configuration, or what McKinsey says, refresh and reframe. While the nation will be obsessed with the IPL matches over the next few months, SBM will focus on strategies to redefine our approach. And this includes understanding the role of culture and strengthening it to ensure we have competencies and capabilities to achieve excellence in all our spheres. Understanding the advantage of moving towards team learning and teaching instead of working in silos. Our new path is to reinvent ourselves and invent a new way of looking at things. We will strengthen systems and processes to confront the disruption and redefine some of the parameters of our functioning. Years from now, when you look back, I assure you that you will feel nothing but pride for your alma mater. Now, when you go back to your professional career, wherever you are joining, during the hustle and bustle of corporate life, there is many things that you may miss. You will perhaps remember your time at Nmims when, after the struggle of class discussions in the morning class, the soothing piano tunes of Bach and Beethoven greeted you at the quadrangle. This probably increased your dopamine further, enhanced your brain power, and reinforced your learning. I'm sure about that. You may also miss the lovely views of sunsets from one of the corner lounges of the Nmims, or visits to Juhu Beach, or for a cup of coffee at Prithvi Theatre, after a day-long tiring struggle to get your projects completed in time. You will miss this. You will miss performing the extempore dance moves or singing loudly in the NMMS corridors after your group discussions. You will miss that. But I am sure wherever you go, you will create your own music parallel to that of Bach and Beethoven, and you will make it point to see sunsets once in a while. You will also keep in touch with your friends and speak with them frequently. Don't forget that part. However, if you still miss a bit of it, and if you are still most welcome to visit us, sit in the corner of the quadrangle and listen to the piano tunes, or visit the Dean's Lounge to view the sunset, or reach out to your favorite faculty members to share your latest experiences. To conclude, let me say, this school is yours, and it will always be yours. My email signature had always a tag message, and today I say that to you all. Be happy now and always. God bless you all. Farewell and all the best.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure you're already feeling nostalgic. In the words of W. Clement Stone, definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the point of achievement. The time has come to begin with the much-awaited awarding of degrees. May I now request Dr. Shamim Mondal, Chairperson, PhD Program, to take over the proceedings. Dr. Mondal.
Thank you, Dr. Gokhale. Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, Honorable Chancellor, I present before you the students who have passed the PhD program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, Honorable Chancellor, to kindly hand over the degrees to the students. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajan Saxena, Provost and Dean, School of Business Management, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, to kindly join him. I also request Dr. Gandhi to kindly join them. Mathur Sachin. Mohanti Chandrama. Bagre Girish. Mehta Jalpesh. Gandhi Saloni. Maheshwari Shweta. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Smita Majumdar, Program Chairperson for MBA Program, to kindly take over the proceedings. Dr. Majumdar.
Sir, I present before you students who have passed the MBA program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Joint Secretary SVKM, to kindly hand over the degrees to the students. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajan Saxena to join him. Division A, Kumar Abhishek, Adapa Satyasai Venkat Harika, Agarwal Preeti, Agarwal Sahil, Agarwal Deeksha, Agarwal Gaurav, Agarwal Midulhari, Arora Shipra, Bansal Akanksha, Bansal Rajat, Chatterjee Abhinav, Garg Radhika, Gurthi Manu, Gurnani Disha, Jalan Ankit, Kaur Harsimrit. Parents, please applaud for our students today. Krishnan K. Govind, Kumar Mayank, Lamba Sahib, Latif Ashar Latif, Manaktala Ashna. Please applauding. Manwani Hari, Mundra Kshitij, Nanda Pratik, Nopani Surbhi, Pal Joyjit, Parikh Apurva, Raghunathan Sudarshan, Shah Radhika, Sharma Sahil, Shekhar Himanshu, Shrivastava Salvi, Shukla Harsh, Singh Jaspatab, Singh Karanjit, Singh Neha, Singh Pooja, Singh Shobhit Kumar, S.K. Praveen, Somani Harsh, Tangri Sanaya, Tripathi Daksh. Division B, Abrol Sahej, Agarwal Vagisha, Agrawal Ashish, Banda Apurva, Barla Saurabh,
Patra Akshay, Bhattacharya Ujan. Let the applause keep coming, please. Bhosle Prateek, Chadha Shrishti, Chatterjee Shreya, Chawla Nikhil, Chawla Prabhat, Chokshi Samrat, Chaudhary Abhinav, Dargan Jatin, Dureja Anil, Gandhi Himanshu, Gupta Akriti, Gupta Garvit, Jargat Shreya, Jhavar Anupa, Kapse Saili, Kaur Tarannum, Kuthari Yashesh, Kumarji Satish, M. Manish, keep applauding, please. Maheshwari Prakhar, Mittal Abhinav, Modi Jaini, Nair Rishi, Negi Varsha, Oberoi Saurabh, Pokuluri Krishna Teja, Rahul Vineet, Ray Tanya, S. Sushitra, Sajnani Manik, Soumya Saxena, Saxena Shalin, Sethi Angad, Sethia Ira, Shah Viat, Sharma Akshay, Sharma Anurag, Sharma Rohan, Singhania Ankit, Srivastav Chavi, Srivastava Janvi, Thakur Animesh, Veera Maitri. Parents, keep applauding, please. Vora Rakshit, Vyas Rushil, Thank you, sir. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajan Saxena to kindly hand over the degrees to the students. I request Provost and Dean SBM Dr. Ramesh Bhatt to join him. Division C, Abrol Sanchit, Agarwal Rangoli, Agarwal Sarthak, Agrawal Pavan, Anand Rahul, Banerjee Arpan, Bangar Vaibhav, Chandak Akshay, Chandra Prerna, Chhabra Gautam, Durbakula Akarsh, Datta Nirman, Gaikwad Nikita, Gulati Himank, Gupta Prateek, Gupta Soumya, Jain Daksh, Jakhar Sumit, Jhunjhunwala Sachin, Kakraniya Shubham, Kapoor Sujay, Kirodian Ninad, Kokirala Saikiran, Kumar Akshay, Mahajan Akshit, Mahajan Sarthak, keep applauding please. Mal Abhishek, Mani Bharat, Mohan Kumaran Divya, Naidu Anirudh, Narayan Snigdha, Relia Parul, Saluja Gunjan, Sangvi Avni, Sarkar Juhu, Sen Janisha, Shah Dhruvi, Singh Prabhat, Singh Sanskriti, Sinha Shwetank, Shrivastava Tushar, Sultania Hemant, Temgire Prasad, Tyagi Vipul, Vani Anurag, Venkatakrishnan Sandhya, Yagnik Ketan, Division D, Samdarshi, Agarwal Gaurav, Arora Himanshi, Asrani Karishma, Baheti Avinash, Bansal Ashutosh, Abhishek Chaudhary, Daga Mohit, Dubey Rohan, Gagnani Tanveer, Gandhi Shiv, Garg Siddhant, Garg Vikas, Goyal Shweta, Gupta Ankit, Gupta Nikita, Gupta Pratyaksh, Gupta Sheena, Javed Haider, Jai Singh Nitin, J. Achyut, Jain Pratik, Jain Soumya, Kathuria Tanya, Kothari Dhruv, Mehta Shefali, Mittal Chirag, Pimplikar Yogesh, Prakash Pallavi, Roy Chaudhary Aritra, S. Ralph, Saluja Manmeet Singh, Satsangi Achin, Shah Bhavik, Sharma Isha, Sharma Sandeep, Singhal Akarsh, Sood Nikhil, Thomas Christo, Velkar Pranav. Sir, I present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared eligible for Dean's List 2017-18 in the MBA program. Shah Kriti. Agrawal Aditya. Gupta Nikhil. Mahamwal Dharmesh. Amin Sonali. Nigam Prerita. Tandon Shivi. Shah Manan. Tiwari Preeti. Dash Shilpa. Jha Kumar Aditya. Batra Vidhi. Gulati Mohit. Chaudhary Bhavna. R. Aprajit. Shah Dhruv. Marbali Omkar. Agarwal Shubham. Bansal Mani. Gulati Tanuj. Sani Chandan. Baliga Neha. Prithi Sakshi. Suhani Arjun. Tyagi Shalab. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Madhavi Gokhale to take over the proceedings.
Thank you, Dr. Majumdar, and heartiest congratulations to all the degree holders. Honorable Chancellor, 6 students of PhD starting with Mathur Sachin and 235 students of the MBA program starting with Abhishek Kumar have successfully completed the program. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajan Saxena to administer the oath on all who are present here and have been permitted to remain absent. I request all students present to rise for the oath.
Okay, if everybody is settled, we can start with the oath ceremony. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Management of SVKM's Nmims as Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare all of you who are present and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to their respective degrees. I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and the value of the degree awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. I request our Honorable Chancellor, Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, to confer the degrees.
I hereby confer the degree.
Students, please be seated. Thank you. I now request Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, our Registrar, to present the register of the successful graduates to the Honorable Chancellor Shri Amrish Bhai Patel for his signature. Thank you, sir. May I now request our chief guest, Honorable Shri Sajjan Jindal, to release the convocation roster and brochure. Thank you, sir. In the words of H.W. Longfellow, heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. To recognize the toil and merit of the students at SBM, I would now like to call upon Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Provost and Dean, School of Business Management, to announce the much-awaited awards, scholarships, gold and silver medal winners. I request our chief guest for the day, Shri Sajjan Jindal, and our Honorable Chancellor, Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, to please give away the awards. Yes. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajan Saxena, to please join them.
Let me formally welcome you all to the alumni of this school. You have been now confirmed the degrees. And today is it with great pride that we honor those amongst our students who have, by sheer effort, diligence, and virtue, earned honors for themselves as well as our schools. I begin by announcing the MBA program first 3 rank holders. Rank 3, Amin Sonali Paresh. Rank 2, Nigam Prerita Anil. And the first rank goes to Tandon Shivi Sandeep. I next move to announcing the names of students who have been found deserving of certificates of honors and medals. Please applaud as I call upon. We have the late Professor Pratap Vijay Chand Sirur Silver Medal and Cash Award for scoring the highest marks in the subject of investment and portfolio management. Akhil Dureja. Certificate of Honor in recognition of contribution towards various students' activities for the year, Pranav Velkar. Certificate of Honor for the best student for consistent academic performance and contribution towards students' activities for the year, Krishma Asrani. Professor Y.K. Zamwar Award for the best student based on the academic performance for MBA for the year, Aprajit R. Professor Y.K. Jamwar's Nmims Alumni Association Trophy for the Best Organizer of the Year, Harsmit Kaur. Dun and Bradstreet Award for the Best Student for the Year, Neha Baliga. And friends, the last two awards, Vice Chancellor's Gold Medal for the student scoring highest CGPA over 6 terms, and Chancellor's Gold Medal for the best all-round student performance for the year, goes to Shivi Tandon. It is time now to honor our own faculty members. I now present before you the Teaching Excellence Award for the year 2017-18 goes to Dr. Chandrima Sikdar. The Best Researcher Award for the year 2017-18 goes to Dr. Anupam Rastogi. And the Best Faculty Award for the year 2017-18 goes to Dr. Sriram Shivramakrishna. And the Best Academic Area Award goes to the area of Human Resources and Behavioral Sciences. Congratulations, the team. We would like to honor and appreciate our non-teaching staff who have worked tirelessly through the year in enabling our processes and systems to be delivered efficiently and consistently. I now present before you the awardees for the Best Staff Award for the year 2017-18. And the awards goes to Ms. Meenal Malandkar. Ms. Ashwini Dige. And Ms. Namita Kanojia.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Bhatt. And heartiest congratulations to all the recipients of the awards. Dear students, on this special occasion, our Honorable HRD Minister Shri Prakash Zavadekar has sent his wishes and a specially recorded message for you. May we please have the video.
I'm very happy to be with you through this video link in the convocation of Nmims Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. First of all, my congratulations for this institute to be one of the top 10 institutes in India, which has been recognized by National Institutional Ranking Framework. I think Nmims under Amrish Patel and his team are really doing wonders. And it has earned a name. Building an institute is not building of the institutes. Buildings of institutes are different. They can be more good also somewhere else. But what is important is building the institute. And in building the institute, the Nmims has succeeded. Today you are graduating and going out. We have given greater autonomy to your institute. Now it can start new programs, it can start many things, it can start off campus. It can spread the wings without coming to regulators, but by following regular guidelines. This freedom will build institute further and spread institute further to other areas also. What I am expecting of students is, though it's a private institute and you have paid the fees, still we owe to the society. We have to repay it. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi always says, 125 crores citizens, sabka saath, sabka vikas. Unless we in our chosen career make this a part of our life, a mission, that yes, I will make progress in my life, but I will also help others to achieve that. And I will help particularly somebody who is a needy student, a good student, a merit student, requires some help so that he achieves his dream through good education. At least that we must do. And to that end, we will continue with the program. And as alumni also, you have to create these kinds of movements from your institute. So today is your finest day. All the best, and all the best for the future career which you have chosen. Thank you and all the best.
I have now the pleasure and privilege to introduce our chief guest for the day, Shri Sajjan Jindal, Chairman, JSW Group. An accomplished business leader and a second-generation entrepreneur, Shri Sajjan Jindal had the foresight to lead the steel industry and JSW in particular on a transformational journey, contributing significantly to India's growth philosophy. A mechanical engineer, Shri Jindal led the JSW Group through some of its most exciting phases, including JSW Steel and JSW Energy going public in 1995 and 2009-10 respectively. Today, the group takes pride in expanding the business landscape across infrastructure, sports and cement, with the group's revenues at $11 billion for the year ended March 31st, 2017. A firm believer of the Make in India philosophy, Mr. Jindal has been awarded at global platforms for his contribution and commendable work. He has been recently awarded the JRD Tata Award 2017 for excellence in corporate leadership in metallurgical industry. He was also awarded the 2014 National Metallurgist Award in the industry category instituted by the Ministry of Steel, Government of India. He has also recently been awarded CEO of the Year by a Power Pack jury at Business Standard Annual Awards 2017. His keenness to give back to society and a desire to improve the lives of individuals led to the creation of JSW Foundation, which is committed to provide the means to empower individuals to bridge the socio-economic divide and contribute to the creation of a more equitable and sustainable community. The foundation is proud to have touched the lives of over 1 million people by providing them with opportunities for a bright and sustainable future. A renowned and respected practitioner of sustainable business practices, Shri Jindal is a noted member of the Executive Committee of the World Steel Association, President of Indian Steel Association, as well as the former President of the Institute of Steel Development and Growth. He is also a council member of the Indian Institute of Metals. Thank you, sir, for honoring this occasion with your presence. May I please request you to address the gathering.
Thank you, Dr. Madhvi Gokhale, for the warm welcome. Chancellor of the University, Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, Dr. Ranjan Saxena, Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Provost and Dean, member of the board, members of the faculty, proud parents, and above all, students. There are 900 universities in India, of which only 25 universities have been granted Tier 1 graded autonomy by the UGC and the MHRD. I'm honored to be with you today on your commencement from one of the finest universities in the country. So today I thought I must share a little bit about my journey, because you all students are graduating, you are going into the real life, and because till now it was a lot of studies, but a lot of fun, and now you are stepping into the real life, real journey, and I thought I would share a little bit about when I did my engineering and I got into business, how things turned out and how I handled things. Maybe you would pick up something from there, and some threads from there, and take your life forward. So when I first started my career in 1984, my primary goal was to survive. I was given a small business by my father. I was from Delhi and was moved to Mumbai and given a small business. And that business happened to be losing a lot of money when I came in. So the first and foremost task was to survive. And you know, I worked very hard, worked a lot, and then you know, I could turn it around. It took me 2 years, but I never gave up and worked at it and turned it around. So once I came out of that, I wanted more job satisfaction. I wanted more. And I always believed that love what you do and do what you love. So I always kept on working very hard and enjoying myself in whatever I was doing. So after achieving that, I was still ambitious. And many people said that I was always overly ambitious. But that is what I believed in. And I know that all of you are also very ambitious. Because you won't be here and if you were not over ambitious to be in this university. So our DNA as a nation is one of entrepreneurs, and these are exciting times. We should all feel fortunate to be here at this time in this place. India today is about $2.5 trillion economy, and with time over the next 10 years, India will be definitely over 5 trillion and maybe even more. And it's absolutely great time. You know, I'm a born optimist, but at this moment in time, I feel that India is the place to be in the world. And you know, when I graduated, along with me, my whole class went out of India. You know, they went to the United States to work, to find jobs, and they all are doing extremely well wherever they are. But probably I have done the best in my class. I was not the brightest of the students, but I have probably done the best, because I stayed back in this country and I built whatever I built from scratch and built for the country and of the country. So that's what, also makes me feel very proud that whatever I did. So now is the time when you all are passing out, and you would really be building this nation. And that is what I want you to really look for, how to build this country. And it's a great opportunity, it's a great time for you all to be passing out now. So my journey has taught me to be grateful at home and appreciative at work, and it has enabled me to stand in this position giving you advice. So here are my few lessons for you, and I call it GRIT, G-R-I-T. Now, G stands for me, give it your all. Working hard is what successful people do. Work hard in silence, in chaos, in good times and bad, because the harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you finally achieve it. So JSW Steel today is India's biggest steel company. But when I first thought of setting up an integrated steel plant, the size of Tata Steel, which itself had close to 90 years of building, was in front of me. And my father said that, it's not an easy task that you are taking on the Tatas to build a steel plant. So, and it's not going to be easy. You will lose your sleep, you will lose your appetite. You are a sports person, you enjoy your games, and so you won't get any time to do all that. So are you sure that you want to build an integrated steel plant? So I said that, that's been my dream, and you have always taught me to do something which is impossible. So I really want to do it, and this is the time. If I don't do it, then who will do it? So that's how I took on the journey, and I worked extremely hard, 18 hours a day probably. But I kept on with my enjoying life, with my hobbies, with my spending time with my sporting activities, and I built this steel plant. So therefore, I always believed in work hard, take risks, dream big, and challenge anything and everything that comes in your way. And that has really helped me. The second letter on the grit is R, which is for reach for perfection. It's not how much money we make that ultimately makes us happy. It's not about money. It's whether our works fulfills us, whether we feel good about when we are working. And the pleasure in the job puts perfection in your work. So to achieve perfection, however, you have to keep learning. No one knows it all. So, and you must stay curious. Even today, I'm all the time thinking that, I do not know enough. Today's youngsters know much more. The IT revolution has, swiped everybody. And every day I spend nearly 1 hour learning about technology, learning about what's happening on artificial intelligence, on robotics, on various things. And because learning is very important. Learning is life. So you will never would have learned enough, because by the time you come to my stage, the world would have moved much, much faster. The world is moving in 10 years at the pace of 50 years. What happened in last 50 years is going to happen in next 10 years. So you have to be on your toes at all given times. When JSW started, no one used mobile phones. We did not have mobile phones. And there was certainly nothing called digital. So today I am on Twitter, on Facebook, and people are sending cars into space. So through JSW Energy, which is another company other than JSW Steel, where we are working on to manufacture electric cars in India. So perfection is not a state, it is a continuous process. So keep learning, keep striving. The third letter in grit is I, and I say I first. So take care of yourself and your family. So that's the first thing, most important. As they say, it's a concentric circle. So you start from the center and go around. Then you take care of your family. Then you take care of your children, your parents, your cousins, your society, your community, your society, your country, and the world. So this is what I believe that we must first take care of yourself and then the family. But while doing so, you must enjoy your life. I really enjoyed my life while building the business. I spent time with my wife. My wife cannot complain that I was not there when she needed me. My children, I saw them grow up when they were young. I spent a lot of time with them. Very important that you should not regret that suddenly you saw your children grown up, because time flies. And therefore, you must spend enough time with your children. You must inculcate the right habits, the right culture into them, our ethos into them. So, and I can say that while working 18 hours a day, I still spent enough time with my children and they cannot complain that I was not home when they needed me. I've always stayed in shape. I believed always in fitness a lot. I always play my sports. I always do all my hobbies. I do flying. I do music. So it's very important that you have everything encompassed into you. You should not become a boring person. You should not be only focus on one thing. You have to have full knowledge of what is happening around you and must take care of yourself. That's very, very important. Fourth word in grit is T letter, which I call team up. No one, neither Bollywood actors, nor cricket players, nor software stars, or industrialists, not even geniuses ever make it alone. Build a team around you who you consider and respect as colleagues, not employees. JSW today would not have been the conglomerate it is if I did not have the amazing team of colleagues who treat the company like their own family and give it their all. So this is very important, that you must be a team member, must be part of a team, and build your team. JSW also firmly believes in giving back to the communities it operates in. We consider these communities as equal stakeholders and ensure that through a structured program which we run at JSW Foundation, we share our growth and prosperity with our commitments. Finally, I encourage you to think, what is your mission? What can you do to contribute? What can you do to change things for the better? How can I do things better every day? One of my passion projects today is undoubtedly to rebuild Kedarnath. Kedarnath, as you know, was devastated by flash floods in 2013. The gushing waters destroyed everything in its past. JSW has signed a MOU with the government of Uttarakhand to contribute towards the reconstruction and restoration of Kedarnath. Our endeavor is not only to contribute, but actually myself, and a few of my trusted people we are really working very hard personally and spending time in Kedarnath to see that the project really progresses, and we want to really create something which will be cherished by all the pilgrims who come there every year. Our endeavor is not only rebuilding what's been lost, but lay a new legacy which will add to the legend of Kedarnath. As you venture out from this point onwards, keep your nation first in every choice. In lifting your country and your community, you will rise. As I leave today, I recall the words of Jeff Bezos. Work hard, have fun, make history. I hope you never forget grit. I hope you seize your opportunities. I hope no boundaries limit your dreams, and I hope you keep our nation at the heart of it all. And with that, success is bound to follow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those invaluable words. I'm sure each one of us is motivated by those grit lessons. May I now request Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Pro Vice Chancellor, SVKMs and Nmims, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to you all. Chief guest for Convocation 2018, Sri Sajjan Jindalji, Chairman and MD, JSW Group. Honorable Chancellor Sri Amrish Bhai Patel, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajan Saxena, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Joint Secretary SVKM, members of the Managing Committee, trustees SVKM, senior functionaries of SVKM, Sri Sandeep Gokhale, member of the Board of Management NMIMS, Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, Dean SBM and Provost Management Education, Advisor to the Chancellor Dr. Vidya Sai, Registrar NMIMS Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, Deans, heads of the institutions, faculty colleagues, graduating students, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks for the convocation ceremony of the flagship school of NMIMS. This ceremony marks a new phase in the lives of graduating students. I am sure that the words of our chief guest urging graduating students to work hard, see challenges as opportunities, be ambitious in moving towards your goals, dream big, strive for perfection, and always keep in mind the importance of the expansion of the word that he said, grit. All these thoughts will be engraved in the minds of the students forever. Thank you, Sajjan Jindal ji, for sparing your valuable time for the convocation of the flagship school of NMIMS and addressing the graduating students. The tireless efforts put in by the Dean SBM, his team, and the Office of the Registrar and our entire team have given a befitting grace to this ceremony. I wish to acknowledge their efforts. I also wish to acknowledge the efforts of the students and staff, and of course the faculty, and the presence of the parents and the students in this convocation. I wish to mention one quote by Orrin Hatch, a US senator and a thought leader, who reasoned out as to why the graduation ceremony is called a commencement exercise. And I quote him, there is a good reason they call all these ceremonies commencement exercises, because graduation is not the end. In fact, it's the beginning of a professional journey for all of you. And I must say at this point of time, since Dr. Bhatt mentioned, we should also wish him all the best for his commencement journey at the Dean SBM. This quote, in fact, embodies the spirit with which you all graduates should embark on your career. I wish the graduating students all the best in their career. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request the Registrar, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, to please take over the proceedings.
I request Sri Amrish Patel, Honorable Chancellor of SVKM's NMIMS, to declare the convocation 2018 closed.
I declare the convocation 2018 closed.
Thank you, Dr. Meena. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you all to rise for the national anthem. Please remain standing till the academic procession leaves the hall. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Experience is the only school from which no one graduates. I wish you enriching experiences in the school of life and congratulate each one of you and your parents. It's a special day today. Thank you once again and welcome to the NMIMS alumni family. Please note, this is a most important announcement. Please note that the arrangements for lunch for the students and parents have been made outside the auditorium. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know